Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Greekosophy channel. My name is Tam and I know what you're thinking. Yes, I need a bit of a shave, hair and beard, but that's okay. I'll do that another time. Now today's episode, it's actually written by itself really. I was walking around the aisle of a well-known UK supermarket and suddenly as I was passing through the salad section, the words Greek salad caught my eye. So I had a quick look. I looked at the pack that was supposed to contain a Greek salad, and lo and behold, it was a Greek salad. So in today's episode, I'm going to be reviewing the Greek salads that are available in UK supermarkets. Welcome to the Greekosophy channel. If salad or Greek salad is your favorite type of salad, watch this episode. Now, I'm not going to start by describing to you what a Greek salad is, what an authentic Greek salad is supposed to look like, or how it is made. I've already done a special episode on that subject. So if you're watching this video through our Greekosophy YouTube channel, you just click on the link that appears right now on your top right corner of your screen. For those of you who are watching it in another platform, I'm just gonna provide the link at the description part of this video. But for the purpose of this particular video today, even though I decided to go around all the well-known English supermarkets to try and find out the Greek salads that they sell, because of the coronavirus issue, some of them are not available. I looked online as well to order them. Some of them are available, some of them are not available. So rather than actually wait for weeks and weeks and weeks to try and get hold of them, and by the time one arrives, the other has gone off, what I decided to do is I went into the websites of those particular supermarkets and basically I looked at the Greek salad products that they have on sale or they are available most of the times. And before we start, what I decided to do is I decided to have a scoreboard. Okay, so I am putting scores on each of those supposedly Greek salads just to see basically which supermarket sells the closer of the salads that you can get to a Greek salad and which supermarket is not. Just to quickly explain how I have decided to mark those, it's basically according to the ingredients. So very quickly, an authentic Greek salad should have tomatoes, should have cucumbers, should have green peppers, green bell peppers, should have red onions or white onions, it doesn't really matter. It should have olives, but not pitted, whole olives with a bit in them. It should have obviously feta, Greek feta cheese. It should have oregano, ideally dried oregano. It should have extra virgin olive oil, and if you could find it, it should also have capers, and that is basically the main ingredients. So I'm making them, I'm looking at my notes here, 8 ingredients if they have capers, 8 ingredients, so 1 point for each ingredient that each salad contains. If they also have capers, an extra point, so that will be 9 points for the maximum. However, in Greece, it used to be in the old days, and now it's making a bit of a comeback, fresh parsley leaves as well in the Greek salad. Now, it doesn't mean that the Greek salads here have to have it, and it's not a must-have ingredient, but if it has, it's really, really, really the icing on the cake. So an extra point for that as well, which makes the extra amazing, super great Greek salad to have 10 points as a maximum, but 8 points if it doesn't have capers and parsley will be the authentic one you can get. However, I have also decided to deduct points as well. purely because while looking at the ingredients, I have seen some really things that the Greek salad should not. Again, I'm looking here at the list because I cannot remember everything in here. So basically, if a salad contains, if a Greek salad contains vinegar or lemon juice, I have deducted half a point for each one of them. Now, as I said in the episode about the Greek salad, there are parts in Greece that sometimes they squeeze a little bit of lemon juice or a little bit of vinegar. I don't know what the sound was. But ideally, traditional Greek salad doesn't really need to have those ingredients. So I haven't deducted a whole point, just half a point. But I have deducted a whole point if the salad contains the following. Other types of herbs. So oregano should be the herb of choice. No mint, no thyme, it's not the place for tamarind, or even basil. Okay? I've also deducted a point if the salad contains alcohol. Yes, you will see as we go along that some of them actually contain alcohol. I have also deducted a point if the salad contains sugar. Now, I know that sometimes when you're using tomatoes or fresh tomatoes, you add a little bit of sugar to take that acidity out, but that's normally when you make a tomato sauce for your pastas, etc. When you use fresh tomatoes, you don't put sugar in it. And the salad is supposed to be healthy, so it defines the object if you have a healthy salad and you add sugar to it. So a point deducted if it has sugar. A point deducted as well if it has what is called a dressing. Okay, Greek salad doesn't have any dressing. The only liquid in there is the juice of the ripe tomatoes and extra virgin olive oil. That's all there is. So no dressings. A point deducted again if instead of having bell peppers, it has grilled peppers. Okay, no cooked peppers in the Greek salad. It doesn't have any cooked parts in there. It's just salad. So a point deducted for that. Also, if it has any other vegetables, so if you see carrots or things like that, no. The only vegetables is the one I have already mentioned. An extra point deducted as well if it has water. Yeah, I have seen that as well. I did water. I don't know why. Also, I forgot to mention, I'm deducting half a point as well if instead of proper whole olives, they're using pitted olives. I've mentioned in another video as well, pitted olives, they have gone through a chemical process because if you take out the pip from the middle, you really need some chemicals in order to keep the olives looking like olives in a jar. You can do the experiment yourself. Take the pip out of your olives, put them in a jar, put them in the fridge, and after a few days, they have gonna go all dissolved. So you really need whole olives, not pip olives. So half a point deducted from that. But I also have some really heavy deductions as well. 2 points deducted if lettuce is in a Greek salad. This is the biggest pet hate of mine. If I see lettuce in a Greek salad, you see it a lot outside of Greece and in some places in Greece, but the lettuce does not belong in a Greek salad. It's just a plot to make the cost of the Greek salad lower, but the Greek salad doesn't have any lettuce. So 2 points deducted if your Greek salad has lettuce. Also, 2 points deducted if it uses any other type of oil other than extra virgin olive oil. So if it has sunflower oil or rapeseed oil or coconut oil or anything like that, no. Also, 2 points deducted if it contains Greek style cheese. No. Feta, and feta is only produced in Greece. Feta is the only cheese that a Greek salad has. And finally, 2 points deducted as well if your salad has any type of preservatives, chemicals, and anything processed in there, because again, it defines the object of being a salad. So without further ado, I'm going to switch on my computer screen and go through the website of each and every one of those UK supermarkets that sell Greek salads. Some of them do not, which is a pity. But I'm not gonna start first with any particular preference. I'm just going to take them in alphabetical order, so there are no basically complaints. And I'm going to go through to what the ingredients say each Greek salad has, and I'm going to run through the points, and at the end we're going to see which Greek salad is the winner of them all. Okay, then we will start with ASDA. As we said, we're going to be doing it in alphabetical order. Now, the first thing that I can see here, or as you can see, ASDA Greek salad at the moment is not available, but this is ASDA's Greek salad. So yes, fluffy couscous stirred through with olive oil, with olives and mint, with a lemon dressing topped with feta cheese. Where do we start, ASDA? Obviously somebody at their food research department has not done their work properly. Let's scroll through here at the ingredients list. So, what do we have on the ingredients list? We have cooked couscous. Obviously not part of a traditional Greek salad. We've got lemon juice. Again, not, but sometimes you find it. Feta cheese, yes, we have feta cheese. Again, more couscous, cooked giant Israeli couscous. Cucumbers, that's a yes. Red onions, that's a yes. Grilled red peppers, that's a no. Aubergine, definitely no. Tomatoes, that's a yes. Water, the water I was telling you about. Dark brown sugar in a Greek salad, okay. Rapeseed oil, white vinegar, again it could be. Mint, Kalamata olives, garlic puree, no. Parsley, a little bit, yeah, why not? I will accept parsley. Sometimes you do. Salt, and we have preservatives. Salad's supposed to be fresh, guys. Preservatives and extra virgin olive oil. So where do I start with ASDAs then? So I make it 6 points because it doesn't have the peppers, it doesn't have the oregano. So out of the 8 basic points, it starts with 6. But there's a lot of deductions for the ASDA Greek salad. We have -1 for couscous, obviously, -1 for grilled peppers, -1 for the aubergines, -1 for the water, -1 for the sugar, -2 for the rapeseed oil, -1 for the mint, -1 for the garlic puree, -2 for the preservatives, and half a point deducted for vinegar and half point for lemon juice. So in total, we start with 6 points, we take away 12 points, and ASDA's Greek salad is marked with -6. Not a very good start. So the next one. Okay then. We start the next one, Marks & Spencer's Greek salad. Let me just bring it up on my screen. There it is. Okay, so nice colorful salad. I personally don't like the fact that the cucumber has still the skin on, and the fact that the feta cheese is in cubes. I don't see any onions there, I don't see any green peppers or oregano. So let's have a look at the ingredients list there. Let me just maximize that. So we've got baby plum tomatoes. All right, I guess if you don't have ripe juicy beef tomatoes, plum tomatoes will do. Cucumber, yes. Feta cheese, yep. Kalamata olives, yep, absolutely yes. Red onions, yep. Sunflower oil, nope. White vinegar, still partially no. Salt, extra virgin olive oil. Okay. So according to my notes here, let's see. We start with the basic 6 points as well for Marks and Spencer's Greek salad. Again, like ASDA, they haven't got any peppers and they haven't got any oregano. But I'm going to deduct a few points as well. I'm going to deduct 2 points for the sunflower oil. So, you know, we don't want any sunflower oil in there. And, sorry about that. And I'm going to deduct also, I'm going to deduct about another point for the basil dressing. Because if you don't see it here, you can see it says baby blah, 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 in a basil and mint oil dressing. No dressing, please. So another point deducted from that, and half a point for the vinegar. So we're deducting 3.5 points from Marks and Spencer salad, which means that at the moment Marks and Spencer salad goes on top with 2.5 points. Woohoo! Okay then, let's move on to Sainsbury's. Now Sainsbury's has got 2 Greek salads. So we're going to try the first one, and let me just bring my notes again for this particular one. Okay, we've got it here. So, Sainsbury's Greek salad bowl, and let's have a look at the photo. Okay, a few strange things creeping up. You can see, I can see lettuce or other greens in there. Quite a dry salad, and I can see a dressing there, which I don't like. Oh yes, it says Greek salad with a lemon and dill dressing. Okay, so let's go and have a better look in there. Do we have a full ingredients? Yes we do. So the price for that, £2. £2 or 1.48 pounds per 100 grams. So let's see the ingredients list. So salad leaves. No. So it says you've got green Batavia, lettuce, spinach, wild rocket. Not only Greek salad. Then we have baby plant tomatoes. Yeah, if you don't have other types of tomatoes. Feta cheese, definitely yes. Lemon and dill dressing. No dressing, thank you. So that dressing has a lot of stuff. There's honey. It's got Dijon mustard. No. Vinegar and all that. No, thank you. Let's see. So all that dressing there, all these you see here, lemon zest, corn flour, turmeric, that's all in the dressing. Sorry guys, no. And then Kalamata pitted olives. No. Ideally Kalamata whole olives. But I've noticed here that the Kalamata olives have got sunflower oil in them and vinegar. So a very strange combination. No. Let's see how much I've marked. The starting points, only 3. Only 3 because there's no cucumbers in there, there's no green peppers in there, no oregano, no extra virgin olive oil, and onions. So very low starting points. And I've deducted 2 points for the greens, especially the lettuce in there. 2 points for the drinks. And I've deducted, where is it? Right, I haven't deducted any points for the dressing. And the reason I did that, I have been quite generous really, is because looking at this, the dressing comes separate. So it's not as if it's already mixed in the salad. So it gives you an option that if you really, don't want any dressing, and you shouldn't want any dressing in the Greek salad, you can get rid of it. So I have been quite generous and said, okay, since they're not actually mixing the salad with it, and it's just optional, I am not going to deduct any points whatsoever. But I have also deducted, where is my deducting thingy? Where is this? Pitted olives. Yes, I deducted half a point for the pitted Kalamata olives. So from the starting point of 3, I have deducted 2.5 points which means that unfortunately the first of the Greek salads from Sainsbury's only scores half a point.
What?
Okay, not a very good start. However, Sainsbury's is bringing up the guns with the Sainsbury's Greek salad Taste the Difference. Let's have a look here on that. All right, so no dressing there. Again, it's not looking very Greek salady. That is my only worry there. But let's go with what we can see. So, $2.25 more expensive, or 1.13 per 100 grams. So we're going straight to the ingredients list. So we've got pomodorino tomatoes. Okay, there are tomatoes, we accept that. Cucumber, of course. Feta cheese, yes, absolutely. Red onions, yes. Kalamata olives, yes. Not pitted. Sunflower oil, no. Extra virgin olive oil, yes, this one has got it. Red wine vinegar, not really. Oregano, of course. Black pepper, yeah. And basil, no. Oregano is enough, not basil. So I can already see that this is doing a lot better than the previous salad from Sainsbury's. So we start with 7 basis points. The only thing that he forgot was the green peppers. So it's a pretty good starting point. However, I have deducted 2 points for the sunflower oil. See, if you haven't put sunflower oil there, you're really going really high. I've also deducted 1 point for the basil and half a point for the vinegar, which means that out of the 7 basis points, I deduct 3.5 points, which means that Sainsbury's Greek salad Taste the Difference scores 3.5 points. And it goes ahead of the competition so far, 3.5 points. Still not enough to make it a proper Greek salad, but still has scored the highest mark so far from the other salads we've seen. But let's now go and see the next one. And we've got Tesco's Greek salad. Okay, let's see what Tesco's Greek salad has to say about itself. Now, this is it. And again, the thing that strikes me, there is a vinaigrette in there. Yeah, lemon vinaigrette. But again, pretty much what I did with Sainsbury's. It's an optional, so I'm not going to deduct any points for that. But as we can see here, it's full of lettuce, and I don't like that. So let's see. This product is unavailable. And let's see the ingredients. So we got lettuce, nope. Piccolo tomatoes, okay. Apollo lettuce, so 2 types of lettuce. I'm only gonna deduct points for lettuce, not for the 2. Okay, feta full fat soft cheese. I'm not sure about that because the description really worries me a bit. Feta obviously is feta, but it's definitely not a soft cheese. So okay, I'm gonna go with feta here. All right, I'm not gonna see, but lemon and thyme vinaigrette. As I said, I'm not gonna even look at it. So all these ingredients there are for the vinaigrette. So I'm not gonna look at it. Kalamata olives, that's right. Cucumber, of course. Red onion, vinegar, nope. Salt, sunflower oil again, and extra virgin olive oil. I don't understand that. Why mix the 2 oils together? Extra virgin olive oil is amazing in salads. Sunflower oil, it's not. So why mix the 2 together? Cutting costs, yes, but the taste, oh, no. Anyway, so let's see how Tesco did. I make it 6 basis points. They didn't have any oregano again, and no green bell peppers either. But 6 points, it's not a bad start. But with the 2 points from the lettuce, not a good start. And we have another 2 points for the sunflower oil. So Again, I haven't deducted for the dressing because it is optional, and half a point for the vinegar. So that means 4.5 points deducted from the 6, which means that the Tesco Greek salad scores 1.5 points. So it's not going above the Sainsbury's Greek salad, the taste differs one. Sainsbury is still ahead. Okay, then we have reached the last and final entry, let's say, of the Greek salad, and is the Waitrose Greek salad that we can see here at £2.25 per pack, or £1.13 per 100 grams. So let's have a quick look and see what we can see about it. It says it's a Greek style salad in a mint and basil vinaigrette. Now the difference here is that the vinaigrette is in the pack. There is no separate pack. So I can see here deducting a point for having the vinaigrette added to the salad. Again, from a quick look here, I can see onions, I can see olives, and I can see I cannot see green peppers or oregano. So let's have a look at the ingredients list quickly. All right, so we have baby plum tomatoes, that's a yes. Cucumber, that's a yes. Feta cheese, of course it's a yes. Red onions, yes. Black olives, yes. And then we go to sunflower oil, rice, vinegar, water, sugar, salt, corn flour. Right, I have a feeling here that all these ingredients have to do with the vinaigrette, and for some reason the description here doesn't separate the ingredients of the vinaigrette with the rest of the salad. So I have to really be fair here, because if some of the ingredients are for the vinaigrette, I can only deduct a point for the vinaigrette, not for every single ingredient. So I can see here the general description. So it has baby plum tomatoes, cucumber, feta, red onion, and olives in a mint and basil vinaigrette. So basically the ingredients here are tomatoes, cucumber, feta, onion, olives. So that's the 5 generic points. So the rest of the ingredients here fall under the vinaigrette part. Even the extra virgin olive oil, otherwise the vinaigrette part would have ended with basil and mint and then continued with the rest of the ingredients. So for the Waitrose and Greek salads, we have 5 points in total. So we're missing the peppers and green peppers, the oregano, and the extra virgin olive oil. So 5 points there. But the only point deducted will be for the vinaigrette. So basically, it seems like we have a winner. 5 minus 1, 4 points. Waitrose Greek salad is a winner just by half a point, really, from the Sainsbury's Taste Difference Greek salad. So well done, Waitrose. Still, with 4 points, it's almost halfway to having a proper Greek salad. But you know, a winner is a winner. Well done, Waitrose. With regards to other Greek salads. If you're visiting your favorite supermarket and you find a Greek salad that hasn't featured in this video, by all means, please let us know. Put a link in the comments below so we can review it as well. As you might have seen, there were not any entries from places like Iceland, Aldi, Lidl, even Morrison's. I couldn't find that they're selling Greek salads online. So yes, it was only those 6 Greek salads. So I would have liked, as I said, to try them as well. But due to the coronavirus situation, some of them are available, some of them are not, and some of them are not always available. And I'd rather not at the moment go around supermarkets and trying to find every day. But again, well done, Waitrose, and congratulations. So that was it for today's episode, folks. Obviously, I would have liked to have all those products, all those Greek salads in front of me so I can give them a try and see how they taste it, because at the moment I can only score and review only the ingredients and how those reflect the traditionality and the authenticity of the Greek salad. I have to say that I was slightly disappointed because most of them scored quite low points. It is easy to see that major supermarkets they're trying to keep their costs as low as possible, and therefore there's a lot of greens going on. There's a lot of cheaper oils rather than having the extra virgin olive oil. A few corners, let's put it, cut, and other salads don't even resemble a Greek salad. But that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go and have a shave now and make myself a proper enjoyable Greek salad to enjoy with my dinner tonight. Until next time, see you later.